Many youth today cannot read cursive writing. They don't have the practice. And therefore, it might be interesting to have a picture of the letter and the handwriting and then read the letter to them as part of a video. One video per letter or multiple letters in one video, either way, I think that would be a cool way to share old letters with family. Now, this is E for envelope because I'm talking also about the information that will help you as a genealogist from the envelope itself. This letter is to Lachlan McFadyen, who was living in Glasgow, Scotland at the time, according to the address. The paper is actually bluer. It came out quite light. It forms the envelope. There is no envelope that's separate from this. It's just the back side of the paper and folded correctly. And then it was sealed with wax. The letter was sent from John McFadyen on February 24th, 1851, and John is living in Rochester, New York. John starts the letter with, "Dear brother." Now, that gives me a lot of information about the family and where people are living and where to look for them. In addition, some cool things. John explains that the best time to sail is April. He mentions that in another letter. When he gets to New York, when Lachlan gets to New York, he's to call on Mr. John White, handsome merchant, at 33 Pearl Street, and ask for Lachlan, because that's John's master's brother. So John works for this man's brother. John tells them what to bring as they travel from Scotland. And he lists small cheese, oat cakes, potatoes, a piece of salt beef on bun, a bag of hard-boiled eggs, codfish, whiskey in case of seasickness, salt, one tin plate, a jug, a wash basin, knife and fork, table and teaspoon, Bible, bedding including one pillow, one sheet, and one blanket, 6 pairs of stockings, 4 towels, and 6 shirts. Here's another example of the envelope being part of the paper, and it reads, "My dear brother, I received Flora's letter by which I learned that you was poorly for some time. I hope this will find you in better health. If you future coming to America, make ready to sail early in April. It is the best season for quick passages to Quebec or New York. You may find with some problems in February. All your tools as they will be useful. Their mother and Flora can be together in the ship. Sell all the furniture. Bring all gowns, best clothes with you." And it continues. It has a picture of the house, the front of the house and the side of the house, and what that looks like. In another letter, he has a map of the country, and he talks about his travels, how he was 1,500 miles away for work, trying to explain the vastness of the country and the railway systems and the lakes and streams and rivers. He also has 2 letters in one because he wrote part of it and then stopped and then continued. The handwriting is beautiful and so neat to see. This is another letter This time it has an envelope. It's to Lachlan McFadyen, but now he has moved into Kincardine, Bruce County, Canada West, which is now part of Ontario. The postmarks were on the back, giving the date as the June 30th, 1858. It actually went from Guelph to Kincardine in one day, which is really cool for Canadian Post. And it's interesting that one postmark says UC, which is referring to Upper Canada, which is also part of Ontario, and Canada West. So all within the same basic week. This envelope tells me lots of historical information, and specifically who Lachlan is living with in Kincardine at the time.